Pyramid of Giza is one of the most famous monuments in the world. Standing tall for over 4,500 years, it is a symbol of ancient Egypt and one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. But have you ever wondered how it was built or why? In this video, we will explore the secrets of the Great Pyramid. From its mysterious construction to its deeper meanings, we will uncover stories that will leave you amazed. Get ready for a journey through time as we unravel the mystery of the Pyramid of Giza. And by the end of this video, you will see this ancient structure in a whole new light. The Pyramid of Giza was built during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, around 2560 BCE. But who really built these pyramids? For centuries, this has been one of the major questions around the Pyramid of Giza. But archaeologists have found evidence of workers' villages near the pyramid, which suggests skilled workers and laborers built the pyramid, and not slaves as many movies suggest. These workers were well-fed and cared for, showing the importance of their work. They were experts in their craft and worked tirelessly to create this masterpiece. The construction of the pyramid was a massive team effort. It involved thousands of workers, engineers, and planners who dedicated years to its creation. The Pyramid of Giza is an architectural marvel. It was originally 146.6 meters tall and made of limestone blocks, some weighing over 2 tons. Its base is a perfect square, showcasing the Egyptians' advanced knowledge of mathematics and engineering. The pyramid's design was meant to align with the stars. The Great Pyramid is aligned with the cardinal points of the compass with astonishing precision. This alignment may have held spiritual significance for the ancient Egyptians. The precise construction techniques used to build the pyramid remain a mystery. Even today, experts debate how the ancient Egyptians achieved such accuracy. The Pyramid of Giza was more than just a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. It was a symbol of his power and a gateway to the afterlife. Ancient Egyptians believed that the pyramid helped the pharaoh's soul ascend to the heavens. Inside the pyramid, there are chambers and passageways designed for religious rituals. The king's chamber, in particular, is thought to have held Khufu's sarcophagus and treasures. The pyramid's size and grandeur were meant to demonstrate the divine status of the pharaoh. It was a way of connecting the earthly and the spiritual worlds. The pyramid was built using limestone and granite. The outer casing stones were made of polished Tura limestone, which made the pyramid shine brightly in the sun. These casing stones have mostly eroded over time. The granite used for the inner chambers was transported from Aswan, over 800 kilometers away. Moving these heavy stones was a monumental task that required ingenuity and effort. The materials used in the pyramid's construction were carefully chosen for their durability and symbolism. They reflect the Egyptians' deep understanding of their environment. But how did the ancient Egyptians move massive stones to build the pyramid? Many theories exist, including the use of ramps, sledges, and rollers. Some believe that workers poured water on the sand to reduce friction, making it easier to drag the stones. Recent discoveries suggest that a system of canals and boats may have been used to transport the stones. This shows how innovative the Egyptians were in overcoming challenges. But despite the many theories, the exact methods remain a mystery. This adds to the pyramid's allure and keeps scientists intrigued. But in subsequent videos on this topic, we will further uncover the true mystery on how the Egyptians actually built the pyramid with the help of giant elemental beings. Subscribe now so you don't miss out. The Pyramid of Giza is a testament to the ancient Egyptians' mathematical genius. Its dimensions reveal an understanding of pi and the golden ratio, which are concepts that still fascinate mathematicians today. The pyramid's perfect alignment with the cardinal directions shows precise calculations. This accuracy would have required advanced tools and methods. The use of mathematics in the pyramid's design highlights the Egyptians' intellectual achievements and their ability to turn theory into practice. The Pyramid of Giza was built with an extraordinary connection to the stars. Ancient Egyptians believed the stars were the homes of the gods. They thought aligning the pyramid with the stars would help their pharaoh's soul find its way to the heavens. The pyramid's sides align almost perfectly with the cardinal points: north, south, east, and west. Scientists have discovered that the Great Pyramid's shafts point to specific stars that held great spiritual meaning to the Egyptians. This cosmic connection wasn't just about science, it was about faith. The Egyptians saw the universe as a living system where everything had a purpose, and the pyramid was the bridge between Earth and the heavens. The pyramid is filled with mathematical wonders. The ratio of its base to its height is nearly the same as the mathematical constant pi. This wasn't an accident, but a reflection of their deep understanding of geometry. Ancient teachings suggest the pyramid's shape was meant to represent rays of light or the energy of life itself. It's as if the builders wanted to communicate that the pyramid held universal truths hidden in its design. Some believe the pyramid's measurements carry messages about the Earth's size and the distances between planets. Could it be that the builders of the pyramid knew more about the universe than we imagined? Deep inside the pyramid is the king's chamber, a room made of red granite. This chamber was built with such precision that even modern builders would struggle to replicate it. The chamber's purpose has puzzled researchers for centuries. Was it a tomb, a temple, or something else entirely? Some say it was a place for powerful energy to gather, connecting the earthly realm with the divine. One of the most fascinating theories is that the king's chamber was used for spiritual initiation. It's said that standing in this chamber could awaken a person's inner awareness and connect them to higher truths. The Pyramid of Giza has many secret passageways and tunnels, some of which were discovered only recently. These passages might have been used for religious ceremonies or to protect treasures from robbers. Another mysterious feature is the so-called cairn shafts, which don't seem to serve any practical purpose for ventilation. Some believe these shafts were designed to guide the pharaoh's soul to the stars. Explorers have used robots to search for hidden chambers and tunnels within the pyramid. Who knows what secrets still lie hidden, waiting to be uncovered. The people who built the pyramid believed in Ma'at, the concept of cosmic order and balance. They thought their work on the pyramid was part of a divine plan to honor the gods and ensure the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. Every stone they placed carried a sense of purpose. It wasn't just a building project, it was a sacred duty. They believed their efforts would help maintain the harmony of the universe. These workers were not just builders, they were participants in a grand spiritual mission. Their faith and determination made the impossible possible. The stones used to build the Pyramid of Giza are massive. Some weigh as much as 80 tons. These stones were quarried from nearby areas and transported to the site with incredible effort. Another yet amazing fact is how precisely these stones were cut. Without modern tools, the workers managed to carve and shape them so they fit together perfectly, like pieces of a puzzle. The pyramid's builders believed these stones carried spiritual energy. Each block was more than just a piece of rock. It was part of a sacred structure meant to honor the gods. At the very top of the pyramid once sat a capstone, which might have been covered in gold. This capstone would have shone brightly in the sunlight, symbolizing the connection between Earth and the heavens. Some say the capstone was more than just decorative. It might have had a spiritual purpose, acting as a beacon of energy or light. The capstone represented the final step in the pyramid's grand design. Sadly, the capstone is missing today. Some believe it was stolen, while others think it was removed for protection. Its absence adds to the mystery of the Great Pyramid. The Nile River played a huge role in the construction of the pyramid. The river's waters made it easier to transport the massive stone blocks from the quarries to the construction site. The workers used wooden boats to carry the stones. It's hard to imagine how many trips they had to make. The river was like a lifeline, connecting the workers to the resources they needed. The Egyptians also saw the Nile as a sacred river. They believed it was a gift from the gods, and using it to build the pyramid was a way of honoring that divine gift. Near the pyramid, archaeologists have discovered a village where the builders lived. These workers weren't slaves, as some myths suggest, but skilled laborers who took pride in their work. The village had houses, bakeries, and even medical facilities. The workers were well fed and cared for, which shows how important their job was to the Egyptians. The builder's village gives us a glimpse into their daily lives. It shows us that the construction of the pyramid wasn't just a physical challenge, but a community effort filled with purpose. For centuries, people have searched for hidden chambers inside the Pyramid of Giza. Some believe these chambers hold treasures or ancient secrets waiting to be uncovered. Modern technology like radar and robots has helped scientists explore the pyramid without damaging it. They've found small hidden spaces that might have been built to relieve pressure or hold ceremonial items. Another mysterious feature to note is a chamber found above the king's chamber. Its purpose is still unknown, leaving us with more questions than answers about the pyramid's secrets. The pyramid's shape wasn't chosen randomly. The Egyptians saw it as a symbol of the sun's rays shining down on Earth. To them, it was a connection between the gods above and humans below. The pyramid's pointed top seemed to reach toward the heavens, representing the pharaoh's journey to join the gods after death. It was like a spiritual staircase leading to the afterlife. This shape has inspired admiration and wonder for centuries. It's a reminder that the pyramid was more than just a tomb. It was a symbol of faith and eternity. At the top of the Great Pyramid was a capstone, also known as a pyramidion. Made of gold or electrum, a shiny gold-silver alloy, it would have gleamed brightly in the sunlight. The capstone was more than decoration. It symbolized the sun god Ra, who was one of the most important deities in Egyptian mythology. It reflected the pharaoh's connection to Ra and his eternal life in the afterworld. Today, the capstone is missing, and no one knows exactly what happened to it. Its disappearance adds another layer of mystery to the Great Pyramid's story. Inside the pyramid, there are hidden passages and chambers that were only discovered recently. These secret spaces suggest that the ancient builders had even more complex plans than we initially thought. Using advanced technology like ground-penetrating radar, researchers have found voids within the pyramid. Some believe these could be hidden rooms holding treasures or clues about its construction. These discoveries show that the pyramid still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. It's like a giant puzzle left behind by the ancient Egyptians for future generations to solve. The ancient Egyptians worshipped the sun as a life-giving force. The design and alignment of the Great Pyramid reflect their deep connection to the sun. The pyramid was carefully positioned to align with the sun's movement. During the solstices, the sun's rays interact with the pyramid in fascinating ways, adding to its spiritual significance. For the Egyptians, the sun was a symbol of rebirth and eternal life, and by aligning the pyramid with the sun, they believed it would help Khufu's soul rise and join the gods. In addition to its connection to the sun, the Great Pyramid was also aligned with specific stars. The ancient Egyptians believed that the stars were the homes of gods and the spirits of the dead. The pyramid's shafts are thought to align with stars in the Orion and Sirius constellations. These stars were associated with Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and Isis, the goddess of magic and motherhood. This alignment shows how the Egyptians combined their knowledge of astronomy with their spiritual beliefs. For them, the pyramid was a cosmic bridge between Earth and the heavens. One of the biggest mysteries of the Great Pyramid was how the ancient Egyptians moved and placed such massive stones. Recent studies have provided new insights into their techniques. Researchers believe workers used sledges to transport the stones across the desert sand. To reduce friction, they may have poured water onto the sand, making it easier to slide the heavy blocks. This simple yet ingenious method shows how the Egyptians used their understanding of physics to solve enormous challenges. It's a testament to their brilliance and resourcefulness. But how did the ancient Egyptians carve and shape the stones for the pyramid? The answer lies in their simple but effective tools. According to Egyptology, workers used copper chisels, wooden mallets, and granite hammers to cut the stones. To create precise shapes, they relied on plumb lines, levels, and measuring ropes. Although their tools were basic by today's standards, they were highly effective, and the accuracy of their work shows how skilled and determined the builders were. Religion played a central role in the construction of the Great Pyramid. The workers believed they were fulfilling a divine purpose by building a home for Pharaoh Khufu in the afterlife. Each block they placed was an offering to the gods. The pyramid was seen as a sacred structure that connected heaven and earth, making their work deeply spiritual. This belief gave the workers a sense of purpose and pride. For them, building the pyramid was more than just a job. It was a holy mission. Despite centuries of study, the Great Pyramid still holds mysteries that baffle experts. One of these is the so-called Big Void, a large, empty space discovered using advanced scanning technology. The purpose of this void is unknown. Some think it could be a hidden chamber, while others believe it was part of the construction process. The ancient Egyptians believed that their lives were deeply connected to the stars. The Great Pyramid itself was built with an incredible alignment to the heavens, reflecting this spiritual connection. The builders weren't just constructing a tomb, they were creating a celestial gateway. Each carefully placed stone reflected their desire to bridge the earthly and the divine. This suggests the opening of possibilities and exploration, much like the Great Pyramid itself. To the ancient Egyptians, it wasn't just a resting place for Khufu, it was a door to another realm. Inside the pyramid, the chambers and passageways were more than architectural marvels. They symbolized the path a soul would take to reach the afterlife. The king's chamber, surrounded by granite blocks, was thought to radiate spiritual energy, helping Khufu ascend. This concept of gateways shows how deeply the Egyptians intertwined spirituality and architecture. The pyramid was as much a spiritual machine as it was a physical one, and the pyramid reflects this perfectly. Many believe it contains messages encoded in its dimensions, waiting to be discovered. The idea of transformation is central. Similarly, the Great Pyramid represents renewal and rebirth. Just as the sun rises every day, the pharaoh's soul was believed to be reborn in the afterlife. The pyramid's shape itself, a perfect triangle, was symbolic. Its broad base represented the earth, while its pointed apex reached toward the sky, merging the mortal and the divine. For the Egyptians, death wasn't the end, but a transition. The pyramid embodied this belief, serving as both a monument to a great king and a beacon of hope for eternity. According to A Gate Opens by Volman, the Pyramid of Giza was closely connected to Ra, the Egyptian sun god. The ancient Egyptians believed the pyramid was a tribute to Ra's power and a reflection of his energy. Its triangular shape symbolized the sun's rays, spreading life and light across the land. The east-facing entrance of the pyramid allowed the rising sun to illuminate its grand design, emphasizing Ra's role in the eternal cycle of life. Pharaohs, as Ra's earthly representatives, were said to draw strength from the pyramid's connection to the divine. This alignment with the sun also reflected a deeper idea that the pyramid was not only a tomb but also a spiritual tool. It helped ensure the pharaoh's journey into the afterlife, following Ra's path across the sky and into eternity. The Great Pyramid is described as more than just a monument. It is a cosmic instrument. The ancient Egyptians believed it acted as a link between Earth and the stars. The pyramid's alignment with celestial bodies wasn't accidental. It reflected their deep understanding of astronomy and their belief in the heavens as a gateway to the divine. The shafts inside the pyramid were aligned with specific stars, such as Sirius and Orion. These stars were significant in Egyptian mythology, symbolizing life, death, and the afterlife. The connection between the pyramid and the cosmos highlighted the pharaoh's divine role as a bridge between humanity and the gods. This cosmic alignment gave the pyramid a dual purpose. It was both a royal tomb and a map of the universe. It reminded people that their lives were part of a greater, infinite cycle. The inner chambers of the Great Pyramid remain some of its most fascinating features. These chambers were carefully designed for spiritual rituals and to protect the pharaoh's treasures. The king's chamber, made from red granite, was believed to hold immense symbolic power. The queen's chamber, another enigmatic room, was thought to have had spiritual significance rather than being an actual burial site. Some theories suggest it might have been used for sacred ceremonies, channeling divine energies from the heavens. The narrow shafts leading out of these chambers have puzzled researchers for centuries. Were they ventilation systems, or did they serve a more spiritual purpose, guiding the soul of the pharaoh to the stars? These mysteries keep the pyramid story alive, inspiring endless curiosity and wonder. According to A Gate Opens by Volman, the Great Pyramid wasn't just a tomb, it was protected by guardian spirits. These spirits were believed to safeguard the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. The ancient Egyptians thought these mystical beings resided in the pyramid's walls, watching over the treasures and the soul of the departed. Artifacts and hieroglyphs near the pyramid hinted at protective magic, ensuring that only those worthy could enter the sacred chambers. While modern science has yet to prove such claims, the tales continue to fascinate explorers and storytellers alike. These guardian spirits symbolize the Egyptians' profound belief in the power of the unseen world, making the pyramid not just a structure, but a spiritual fortress. Volman suggests that the Great Pyramid may contain hidden messages encoded within its structure. The precise measurements, angles, and alignments could hold clues about the ancient world, their knowledge of the cosmos, and their beliefs about life and death. Mathematical patterns discovered in the pyramid point to an advanced understanding of geometry and astronomy. Some researchers speculate that these messages were meant for future generations, revealing universal truths about humanity and the universe. While modern technology has uncovered some secrets, much remains hidden within the stone walls. This enduring mystery keeps scientists and historians striving for answers, ensuring the pyramid's legacy continues to grow. One of the most intriguing ideas in A Gate Opens is the theory of the pyramid as a resonator of sound energy. The unique design of the chambers and passageways suggests that they might have been constructed to amplify certain frequencies. Some researchers believe that ancient rituals involving chanting or music could have activated the pyramid's spiritual energy. These sounds might have been a way to connect with the divine or unlock hidden powers within the structure. This theory ties into the idea that the pyramid was more than a tomb. It was a living temple, designed to harmonize with the natural energies of the earth and sky. Recent explorations of the Great Pyramid have revealed mysterious doors deep within its structure. These small, sealed passageways have baffled scientists and archaeologists. Volman's work speculates that these doors could hide treasures, ancient texts, or sacred objects meant to remain undiscovered. Robotic explorations have uncovered strange markings behind these doors, but their purpose remains unknown. Were they meant to protect the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife? Or do they hold secrets about ancient Egyptian knowledge? The idea of hidden doors and secret chambers adds another layer of intrigue to the pyramid, fueling dreams of uncovering the ultimate discovery. The Great Pyramid wasn't just for the pharaoh, it played a significant role in the lives of everyday Egyptians. Volman emphasizes that its construction brought people together, creating a sense of unity and purpose. The workers who built the pyramid were part of a massive community, supported with food, shelter, and medical care. This large-scale effort showcased the organization and strength of ancient Egyptian society. Beyond its construction, the pyramid served as a symbol of national pride. It reminded the people of their cultural heritage and their connection to the divine. To conclude, Volman describes the Great Pyramid as an eternal symbol of Egypt's glory. It stands as a testament to the ingenuity, faith, and determination of a civilization that achieved greatness thousands of years ago. Even today, the pyramid inspires curiosity. It is a reminder of humanity's ability to dream big and accomplish the seemingly impossible. For the ancient Egyptians, it was a gateway to eternity. For us, it is a connection to our shared past. The Great Pyramid of Giza remains one of the world's greatest treasures, a legacy of mystery, innovation, and wonder. Like, share, and subscribe for more.